The manhunt is on in Lake Oswego right now for a suspect armed with knives. Police say he stabbed a man to death in his own home. Welcome to KOIN Local 6 at noon. I'm Amy Troy. Schools were put on lockdown this morning because of that deadly stabbing. We'll have a full report on the community in just a moment. But first, a look at what happened at a home near the intersection of Atwater and Noss. Started at about 6:30 this morning. KOIN Local 6 reporter Lisa Balick is live at the scene with the latest on this breaking news story. Lisa?
Amy, this is the area here on Atwater Road. We are just off Country Club Road in Lake Oswego. A terrifying death this morning. Neighbors woke up about 6:30 this morning is when it happened. Police got a 911 call from the victim's wife. Now, the couple had just returned from their daily morning walk with their dogs when a stranger, armed with several knives, stabbed her husband, she said, and took off running. Now, the suspect is described as a white male, 6 feet tall, slender, with a brown beard and wearing a head wrap. Neighbors are stunned.
Oh, I'm still shaking. It's the kind of thing that doesn't happen in this neighborhood. Lived here for almost 40 years, so very nice people. You wouldn't expect this kind of thing to happen to them.
Now, Clackamas County deputies and Lake Oswego police intensified a search in the area, went home to home. The search for the suspect in the air and on the ground still underway at this hour. Detectives have not released a motive and whether anything was taken from the home. Now, many people around here tell me they are staying locked inside their home until police find out who killed one of their beloved neighbors, somebody who had lived here a very long time in the community. Reporting for you live in Lake Oswego, Lisa Balick, KOIN Local 6.
Lisa, thank you. And the search for that suspect locked down several private and public schools and preschools in Lake Oswego today. KOIN Local 6 reporter Carla Castano is live in Lake Oswego with more on the community impact.
The lockdown at the 3 Lake Oswego public schools was lifted after about 2 hours, but it sent shockwaves throughout the entire Lake Oswego community. Many parents of students at Lake Oswego High School, Lake Oswego Junior High, and Forest Hills School brought their kids to class once the lockdown was lifted. But because of the timing, the lockdown went into effect at 7:30. It was a tough situation. Some students were already at school, others were on the bus, and others were still at home. Overall, the school district says things went smoothly, though a school district spokesperson doesn't ever recall the district having 3 schools simultaneously on lockdown before.
We found out via Twitter, and first thing we did was just get the kids home, check everything out, make sure everything was locked, and it's concerning. It's not something you expect anywhere, but especially in a suburb. And so we just kept them home and wanted them to be safe. It's clearly concerning.
It's even more unsettling for neighbors who knew the victim. Some 4,000 neighbors got reverse 911 calls this morning describing the suspect and warning them to call 911 if they saw him.
Knowing that something like this without any cause or provocation is like I said, disturbing. We had the 911 calls, reverse 911 calls come in, and my wife was very obviously concerned and alarmed. And again, you don't see stuff like this here. You really don't.
Reporting for you in Lake Oswego, Carla Castano, KOIN Local 6.